Greetings all. I'm back here with another short review, this time the Hiseeu high definition, completely self-contained camera. It's got the solar panel on it. It's day-night vision, two-way audio, got all kinds of neat features, and it's already mounted. So what do you say we go in and look at some test results and then show you how to program it. See you in a bit. Welcome back, and this is an exciting time for me, and the main reason for that is it's been about 12 days since I first started this review video here. And the reason for that is about 12 days ago I did this start of this video, and for the next couple days after that I was doing some testing. But then about 10 days ago our community had a direct hit from Hurricane Ian, Category 4. Actually, I'd like to say Category 5 because it was only 2 miles per hour below a Cat 5. But realistically, I guess I have to say a Cat 4. Anyway, our community took a direct hit from it, and we sustained some major damage in our area. Myself personally and my wife, we had some damage here around the house. But nothing compared to some of our neighbors and the rest of the community. Southern Florida here, Southwest Florida, is just been devastated by Ian. So anyway, the reason I bring that up is because a little later in this video, you're going to see some pretty amazing footage. This camera I'm reviewing, out of all the cameras I had on the outside of my house, all the Wi-Fi cameras, this particular camera survived. It got a little bounced around, and that's primarily because I didn't tighten down some of the adjustments very well. But it did survive. Even the solar panel survived. That's what I lost on most of the other ones. So in any case, we're going to look at some video here of when we first started testing it. And as we move on, I'll show you some of the footage from the hurricane. So let's first go into this one. In case you don't remember, I mounted this out by our dock where we were a good 150 feet away from the router, and I was concerned that we would not get a signal being that far away and having to go through concrete block walls and that. But as you can see, I'm getting a nice picture out of that. And next thing, after that though, I did move it to my regular standard mount out by my driveway. And I'm going to show you that next here. Where is that? That would be this one right here, I think. Okay, these are some night shots from this camera. It has some great low light imaging. As with any camera that uses IR imaging at night, I have yet to find any that give you real good pictures of a moving object, but this particular one did okay. Let's try this one. I think this is come on, I think this one was moving. There I go. I am moving on that one, and as you can see, the image of the person is not perfect, but it's still about the same as anything else you're going to find on the market nowadays as far as a consumer camera goes. Okay, and can't remember, did I have any... I'm actually showing you some damage of our house, but I'm going to probably edit that out. I don't really want to look like I'm feeling sorry for myself, because I'm not. We did a lot better than the rest of the community did. Okay, now we're back, and here's the video from the hurricane. And while you're watching that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this camera. It's the Hiseeu Outdoor Wi-Fi 2K solar-powered camera with PIR motion detection. It's got a weatherproof rating, two-way audio, 5600 milliamp battery. It can be used with the Hiseeu multi-camera system. That's a system that the main unit is indoors, and it'll receive images from all the cameras connected to it, and it'll record on that indoor unit. So, and as you can see, this camera, I meant to tell you this when I was putting it up. It's a very sturdy camera. It's actually one of the few consumer cameras in this cost range that is actually all metal. You could bang this thing around, you probably wouldn't damage it at all because it had a solid metal housing. Okay, I think that's about all of the Hurricane. Let's see, was there any more? I think that's about it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go into some settings on the camera and show you that. We'll only go through a little bit of that. So let me switch over to some things here. All right, now we're into the, this is a live image here, by the way. And we're going to now go into settings. And in case you're not aware of it, you can zoom in these images just by, same as you would on a phone. You pinch it in and out with your fingers, and it will zoom in and out of the image. It's got a very good 2K rating, chip rating. Now let's go into the setup here. Motion detection alert. Let's see. I do have it on, and I have the sensitivity set to high. I do not have the humanoid detection on right now. You can do that, and what that will do is when the PIR sees movement, the basically artificial intelligence is going to check to see if it looks like a human as opposed to a vehicle or a small animal. But like I said, I have it off on this one. Motion detection setting. Now let's go into that. And you see this line here, this red line? That area and closer to the camera, that's the area that the PIR will pick up, or should pick up anyway. And beyond that, it's going to ignore that area. So, siren setting, I have it off. And you can turn that on if you want, but I just don't, I prefer not to annoy my neighbors. Let's back up one here. Okay, recording settings. Here you can say how you want it to record. Do you want to record only when humans are appearing, or do you want to record all the time when the PIR sees motion? And that's what I chose. Let's see, we can go optimal settings here. And it gives you a settings to conserve battery life, or it kind of has a middle setting that'll average out battery life and the importance of motion detection. And then there's uninterrupted recording. That's when there's motion out there, it's going to keep recording, as opposed to just recording a small clip and then stopping. I have it at the optimal settings. Let's back out of here. Storage settings. I am not using cloud. I personally don't use cloud services, but there's a lot of people out there that do, and they swear by it. It's just that I don't. And I'm using an SD card in this. I've only used 1%, as you can see there. I can download video files from that. I can format the card if I want through here. And some advanced settings. What do we have here for advanced settings? Status indicator. That gives you on your camera, it'll tell you like battery level and Wi-Fi level and things like that. Device voice prompt. Obviously I'm picking English. That's when it wants to tell you what you're doing during setup and other times that it's trying to communicate with you. I mean, this is not talking to the person out there. This is usually for setup purposes. Wi-Fi signal strength. It shows me weak here, but even though I did move it to a better position, I'm still quite a ways away from the router. And again, I'm outside going through stucco concrete block walls. So, and because even though it says weak there, I have had no issues with receiving the signal. For time synchronization, you can basically go into that, and it'll give you a chance to to synchronize this with the phone time or the tablet time that you're using, and also gives you time zone setting and daylight time savings time if you use it. It gives you the opportunity to set a password for it if you want. And you can share this device with your friends so they can see the notifications and things like that. About this device, it'll give you the Wi-Fi signal, it gives you the camera model, and software version, battery power. Right now I'm at 100% battery power. And I guess that's pretty much about it. I can confirm that and go out of there. And as I said, this probably had the most severe testing that I have ever done on a camera. And that's thanks to Hurricane Ian hitting it the way it did. Like I said, it was the only camera out there to survive for me, and I had several. But to be honest, most of the other damage was, there were PTZ cameras, and they're a lot more delicate than standalone, non-moving cameras. I had to be fair with that one. But this held up, and like I said, the housing on it is rock solid. So that's about it for now, and I'd appreciate it if you'd keep an eye out for my other reviews coming up. And you have a nice day now. Bye.